Here we are then at the start of another season. Don't know how many this is that I've done, and it's going to be a bigger, longer, more expensive, more awkward season than probably ever before because of the continuing movement of fixtures and because of the extra Champions League games, and at the end of this season the Club World Cup. Now, I've been going home and away since the 70s, and it's starting to get tougher and tougher. So on that basis, I just want to say a big shout out to Timpson, to the RRG Group and to M&M Artwork Mirrors for continuing to support the work that I do. But this is going to be the toughest one yet, I think. As I say, an extra Champions, couple of league games in January, the Club World Cup, which is probably going to be a bridge too far for me, to be honest. The expense and the distances involved will be just too much. I mean, attended competitive games for so much of my life, but for now the domestic season's about to start here. It's a Manchester derby. Does it feel like a Manchester derby? For me, certainly when I see all these Reds down here, the entitled ones as well, the arrogant ones, it reminds me what a Manchester derby is all about. But I think there'll be a lot more casual fans here of United and City, to be honest. Some might call them tourist supporters, so we'll see who I bump into today. It certainly was an issue at the Community Shield last year, but I'll be back. The plan is to be at every game this season once again, to do the audio podcast as well. I'm hoping to have Uwe Rosler as our special guest when I record that next Tuesday. But for now, it's the vlogs. I'm back here at Etihad South, so let's see who we'll bump into today. Manchester derby to kick off the new season. Does it feel like a Manchester derby?
Absolutely not. No. But it's City, isn't it? And we're playing them, so it is a derby, yes. If we lose, don't matter. If we win, great.
Do you think this game should be being played here?
Yeah, but the vast majority have, so I've no complaints about it coming to Wembley, no. So we could have been playing a different team who's never been to Wembley, so yeah, I've no problem with it being in Wembley.
What sort of team are you expecting today?
Very young. Very young. I could have got a game today. I'm not young.
So does it matter? You probably watched a lot of derbies. Is this right down near the bottom of priorities?
Absolutely. Fitness, seeing a bit of a team formation, giving people who don't normally get a chance to go to Wembley to go, kids and families, great, brilliant. But as far as the pitch goes, which is the most important thing, no injuries, bit of a formation, and I look at a few of the kids, the ones that haven't been sold.
Well, it's always a Manchester derby, isn't it? It's City against United, so it's a derby.
I've seen a lot of United fans walking down Wembley Way who still have that, dare I say, arrogance and entitlement. I don't feel as if City are at that stage. Does it feel as if it's a derby when you see the United fans here today?
I don't think we've ever felt arrogant. I'm not sure in my life.
I'm not saying City fans.
No, I'm just
saying them.
No, agreed. I hope I don't live amongst any City fans or bump into any City fans that ever feel arrogant, because we've been through the mill. We were here. I was here 25 years ago with my 5-year-old daughter and 9-month-old daughter for the Gillingham game. So, you know, we've been through the mill. Hopefully we'll never feel arrogant. We all know what goes on over the road, and they feel entitled. So maybe that's just our feeling.
And that says it all now about how we feel. We're proud of what we've achieved, aren't we?
We're super proud. Yeah, incredibly proud. Long may it continue. Yeah, I'll go back to, we've been through the mill, so we've seen it all, done it all, and now we've got the T-shirt.
So as we stand here now on the eve of the new season,
yes,
which I think it's fair to say it is, what are your expectations, and are they different from your hopes?
Expectation and hope. Well, hope is the obvious, that we do 5 in a row. That would be my number one go-to thing. Winning the Premier League is the be-all and end-all. Anything extra is a Brucey bonus. Expectation is that because we've got the best manager that's ever managed any team in England, that we can maybe do the same again. But listen, we've got no idea. We'll wait and see what happens after 10 games, 15 games, and then we'll suck it and see. We'll follow the team home and away, and it'll be great. Whatever happens, it's going to be magic. So it's all good.
I think it's just lovely to come and see the team play. They're our arch rivals, but we know we're so much better than them. We have the best manager in the world. We've got a wonderful team, and it's just nice to be here. And with all of the other City fans, it's a lovely atmosphere.
And of course, we've had a long gap since the end of last season, but it's the same match at the same venue again.
Yep, here we go again. But when you've been to Istanbul, as I was lucky enough to do so, to watch them in the Champions League, everything is possible. So, here we go again, and let's just see what the season brings.
Mainly it's coming out to fitness for players, so we might see Kevin De Bruyne in for 30 minutes, Doku in for 60, but we'll definitely be playing like McAtee, Oscar Bob, just Savio potentially as well. But even with our second squad of like youngsters playing, I think we've got a solid chance against United. So my predictions are 3-1 to City. Yeah.
So you're not worried that with it being a derby, because obviously that means a lot to us as City.
We never worry.
We
never worry.
Against United anymore.
We're going to win 2-0.
So you're confident as well?
100%.
What are your hopes for the new season?
I think our team is definitely strong enough to go for the title again easily. To go head-to-head with Arsenal. Just depends if we have the balls to go in the Champions League again, how far we can go in that. And we always seem to do it eventually. Come second half of the season, we always get into the second gear and we get going. And City.
You see Arsenal as the main rivals then? Not
Yeah.
United, not Liverpool.
Definitely not United. Definitely not United.
Not United. Liverpool, new manager, needs to get settled in, and definitely Arsenal. Definitely Arsenal.
What are you two thinking then? What's your thoughts ahead of the new season? Because here we are, about to start.
Looking forward to it, but it could be a start of another treble-winning season.
Could be?
Yeah, it could
or
be.
Will
yeah.
be?
Will be, 100%.
So you're not worried about Alvarez going, or?
No, because that's why we got Savio in. You got Doku's second season, you got Vardy's second season, so it'll be interesting. And Oscar Bob coming through, James McAtee, and then obviously Foden's going to be main man. So all good news, really.
The fact that this game's at Wembley, should it have been at Villa Park, or are you quite happy that it's down here?
It should have been closer. It shouldn't have been all the way here down. It's been like a 6-hour coach journey altogether for two Manchester clubs. A bit stupid, not needed. Like when City v Liverpool, I don't know when it was, what season. Where was that? Leicester, Fox, can't remember what it's called. Well, it should be neutral ground, shouldn't be over here.
So if I do quickly round you, you're all going to think City are going to win?
Yeah, I think we're going to
Yeah, of course. City win, City win.
You're not worried at all?
1000% City win 2-0.
It's a derby, innit? So whether it's a friendly or not, it's still a derby. So we always want City to win.
Of course we do, with the mighty Blues, and come on City!
There's a lot of expectation this season. Do you think City can match what they've done in the last few years?
Whether they match it or not, at the end of the day, the expectations of what we've done, we're trophy winners, we've constantly come through that, and we've been absolutely outstanding, haven't we? We've won 4 in a row, we've won trebles, we've won everything, and we're so lucky. You look at the away kits now, and the fact that we're remembering the 99. Let's remember the 99. We didn't have that great a season that year until we got to that playoff final, and then it just went stratospheric from there, didn't it?
And no matter what happens, we all love the club, we all love City. So let's go. Looking forward to this season. So come on, City.
Quite chilled. What about you, Tim?
Well, I'm on a pensioner's day out watching Manchester City.
Are you hopeful of a win today, or are you?
I'm very hopeful win today. I think it'll be 3-1 today.
Derby day, you always got to go in. 2-1 City today.
So even though we don't know what the team is, or...
Oh, we've seen the team.
No, it's in the team.
Go on, so what have you,
Josh, run through the
made?
team.
We've got Edison, Rico Lewis, Akanji Diaz, Vardiol, Nico Riley in that CDM slot with Kovacic and James McAtee. You got Haaland, Doku and Oscar Bob Stein up top.
So are you happy with that? You're still confident that City
I'm
can
happy
win?
with that, although I thought Grealish could have started over Jeremy Doku today.
Right, well, let's hope City win whatever happens.
100%.
Certainly will.
And you know, you're spot on.
Come on, the Blues.
Come on.
You are spot on.
Come on.
Enjoy.
Nice one, cheers.
Half-time at the FA Community Shield 2024 going against the Breaking Scores Manchester City 0, Manchester United 0.
It was pretty much as I expected, to be honest. Chances at both ends, minimal. Mistakes at both sides. You know, they're both testing each other out, aren't they? So I think it's going to be pretty similar through the second half. One mistake's going to win it. So maybe penalties, yeah, but I think 1-0 either way. Hopefully no penalties. So let's hope we get a few changes at half time.
2024 FA Community Shield will be decided by penalty kicks. Congratulations to the winners of the FA Community Shield 2024, Manchester City!
I thought it was an absolute awful game. First half, mistakes, loads from both teams. Awful. Second half, being blunt, thought United could be 3-4 up. Ireland not on the races. But pre-season, to me it's a friendly, but I still want to win the trophy. So we were lucky. I think over 90 minutes.
Did we learn anything now for the new season ahead?
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 of the young ones were a bit out of depth. But again, the kids are learning. Big platform to learn. Once, give Ryan a few minutes, just a couple of touches. You never remember his name. He looked past Bernardo, probably one of the best players of the last decade. So positive for next week in a sense, even though we're at top, we're awful. But we can't play that man next week. Good, very sloppy first half. Towards the end of the second half when Bernardo Silva came on, it played better. Yeah.
What did you make of the young players? Are you encouraged by them?
It's just more game time for them, really. Exceptional players, really good, really good.
What's your verdict on the game?
Not a great first half, but second half we started pulling it back a little bit. Obviously, once we went behind, we started doing a little bit, and obviously got through the penalties. Fortunately, with Bernardo there with a good header, and done the job. That's what we need to do, isn't it?
And there were some good penalties in there, apart from Bernardo, ironically.
Well, yeah, unfortunately for him, it's one of those, and it's like he got us there, but just didn't do that little bit. But one of those, it's the team effort, isn't it?
What did you think?
Moments of brilliance, basically, turned the match. What was that? Otherwise, very boring.
Do you feel more optimistic about the new season now, or just the same as before you came?
Well, it's difficult to say. I mean, it's good to see some of these players coming through now, these younger lads. So hopefully they'll do a little bit for us. But again, obviously they've got the experience as well. So we'll see. Other teams are doing well at the minute as well. So you've got Arsenal, they're going to be a struggle again. Good team to sort of play against. So yeah, we'll see. We'll be up there.
I thought the youngsters did really well, and I think we've got a lot of promising ones that, even Silva, I thought he looked really good when he came off the first place.
So, go back with a skip in your step then.
Sorry?
You go home with a skip in your step.
Yeah, no, I thought it was brilliant.
What did you think?
Well, so from my perspective, the totally meaningless friendly suddenly became a meaningful cup final for, 5 minutes in the game and 15 minutes, and now it's back to a meaningless friendly again, isn't it? But yeah, looking forward to the season. Savinho, nice little touches there, and let's see how we go.
And it's nice to see that end empty so quickly, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, that's just typical, isn't it? Anyway, see you later. Take care.
So a new season gets underway, and it's the same old story. City lift the trophy down here at Wembley. What a great start to the season. All right, the game might not have been the best. It's the penalties at the end, but it's still nice to see a Wembley where the red half is empty and the blue half is full, celebrating. I'll of course be down at Chelsea next week. Look out for the midweek audio podcasts as well. And if you'd like to support the work I do or sponsor me, then reach out. I'd love to get you involved as well. Thanks very much for watching. And isn't it great to be a Blue?